What are your thoughts on patchbays? Honest opinion, hate them. Hate patchbays. I hate pulling cables out. I hate having cables unnecessarily patching stuff. I hate it. I really do. With a passion, I hate it. I've been in so many sessions. I'm fed up of bantam cables. I really am. I mean, so many sessions working on consoles and stuff, and it's like you're pulling out cables and patching something in, and then someone comes in the next day and patches something else in, and then you go in there and it's like, oh, I've got to patch it all back in again. It's such a pain. I hate it. And I, for that reason, never wanted to use a patch bay. Hate using them, never enjoyed using them. However, I have recently added Flock audio patch bays into all my studios. Now I love patch bays. And the reason the thing with this is with the Flock patch bays, they're digitally recallable. I can save all my settings into them. I can save my pictures. I can save all my routing, everything about it. I can save it. That's what I love about it. And it's having the Flock patch bays has given me a kind of a new appreciation of patch bays, because patch bays are so old. It's such an old way of working. I've always felt this, and I hated it. I always used to patch, like I've used like the SPL Hermes. We used to have one of those. I've had various different mastering console patching systems. And the thing with that is yeah, it's cool and it's nice and it's relatively simple. You're literally patching. You're not patching via cables. You're patching via switches, which is basically the same as what the Flock patch bay is. The big difference I find with the Flock patch bay is that I can save all my settings. So I save all my routing. I can also, on the app, I don't know if you can see that behind me on the iPad, I can save all my pictures. Let me just grab the iPad. I'll show you. So what's great about this is I've got a session here that I'm working on, and I can just go in and open all my session pictures. Like, it takes a little while to load, but it does take there. So there, now I can see all my session pictures, and then I can load my other session pictures. If I need to make session notes, I can make session notes. I can do it all off the iPad. So if I'm opening a picture, for instance, and I need to kind of look at the picture and put my settings in, I literally sit there looking at the picture and I'm like that. So I've got the picture there in front of me and I literally go bop, bop, bop. And I mean, it's, for me, what it is it's hugely time saving. It saves me so much time because I can just have everything there. I can have all my session notes in there. So if I want to load up here, I can just open that up, type in all my session notes and anything like that. It's, for me, what it is it allows me to keep everything in one place, which is great. And it has rebuilt my confidence and love for patch bays again. And I think the way of using patch bays, you know, before, it's so old. It's such an old way of working. It really is. And I don't like things that are really kind of old tech. I don't particularly like all that. I like things when they progress. And I think with companies like Flock, they have really progressed that side of the industry by giving us something that is a pain. It's a massive pain to use a patch bay. And now it's a joy to use a patch bay. So that's why I now use a patch bay. Because for workflow purposes, it's brilliant for workflow. I work faster using this patch bay, whereas I would work so much slower working on a standard old school patch bay. I hate them. You can tell in this video how much I actually hate patch bays. I hate when I walk into any studio and I see a patch bay, all these cables hanging out everywhere. It looks messy. It's not appealing. And anytime I look at a patch bay, I literally snarl at it because I really don't like patch bays. So yeah, I'm not a fan of patch bays, but I am a fan of Flock patch bays, and I'm also a fan of like switching any patch bay that switches at a button, push of a button. I love that. So yeah, Flop patchbays are the nuts. They really are good.